So let's move to Nigeria now. The African Seed Access Index 2020 report has ranked Nigeria with the lowest ratio of agricultural extension workers to farmers in Africa. The report indicates that Rwanda has the highest ratio of extension workers to farmers, followed by Zimbabwe, Burkina Faso, Zambia, and Mali. Nigeria is at the bottom of the index alongside Democratic Republic of Congo, Malawi, Uganda, and Kenya. An agricultural extensive service offers technical advice on agriculture to farmers and also supplies them with the necessary inputs and services to support their agricultural production. Now, what does this mean to the agricultural sector in Nigeria? We have Mr. Emmanuel Ijewere, Chief Executive Officer of Best Foods Global Limited, to tell us how this has impacted him being a stakeholder in that industry. Good afternoon, Mr. Ijewere. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much for having me. Good afternoon to you too.
Yeah. So
tell us.
Okay, Mr. Ijewere, we'd like to know first-hand information. How impactful is this agricultural extension to farmers in the industry, in the agricultural sector in the country?
The extension workers are expected to help the various farmers who, by and large, and especially a country like Nigeria, are uneducated or have very limited education and have no access to new technologies and new improved ways of doing business. And the part of their work also is to tell them the situation about the weather and how to cope with it, and how to increase their yield, and advise them on how the harvesting should take place. All of these are the kind of things that these extension workers are supposed to do. But you gave the figures about countries like Zimbabwe and so on. The answer to that is a very simple one. Those countries have gone far ahead in agriculture because they did not suffer the kind of disaster Nigeria suffered in terms of oil, the oil issues that we thought was a blessing to us. They have concentrated over the years on agriculture and have kept on improving. We have to first and foremost win ourselves away from the mentality that Nigeria can always continue to make money from oil. The second part is that agriculture itself is practiced in the rural areas. There are very, very few local governments in Nigeria that are functional. That's where agriculture is practiced. If you are unable to get the cooperation of government to provide the kind of support to the private sector, because every farmer is a private sector player. The government itself supposed to give it a backing, create the enabling environment for them to operate. And these extension workers are part of that enabling environment, educating them and going further into the future. We have a challenge here. The challenge is basically government needs to be reorientated from the local government to the federal. The private sector too needs to now put its own acts together, realizing that with the population of 200 million, we have a lot more people to feed. And again, we need a lot of foreign exchange for our imports. And this can come from our various produce. So right now, Nigeria is faced with taking a decision as to the way forward. Yes, Nigeria is at the bottom, but I believe that the future is a lot brighter because more and more people are getting to understand what agriculture is about, and the various programs of government are moving in this direction. All we need is synergy between the private sector and the public sector.
All right, and we look forward to that synergy, Mr. Emmanuel Ijewere. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us on some developments in the agricultural sector, especially the agri-extension ratio that was ranked. Thank you so much. So let's take a break now. When we come back, we have more conversations on agriculture in Africa. To stay with us is Business Incorporated on Channels Television.